Mialisia family. My name is Mayra. I'm an elite designer here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm really excited to share with you some things that have really helped me develop my career. I'm still on my journey and it's been awesome, and through my journey up until this point there are some tips that I've picked up along the way from leaders and from other people who are successful, and I learned from my own mistakes and all. So I wanted to just share those things with you so that you can further your career to wherever it is that you want to be. 2015 is going to be an awesome year for all of us. This is a very exciting time in the company. So one of the things that I think is extremely crucial is that we have to stay disciplined. We have nobody telling us when to work or how to work, so we need to constantly learn and stay disciplined and be focused. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that and goal setting and how important that is in your business. We have a lot of distractions in our life as mothers or wives, or having full-time jobs, or a combination of all of those things. We have a lot of distractions. I have 4 beautiful children, and they can distract in their own beautiful way from me working my business consistently. So there has to be some rules and some scheduling, and for them to be aware of that is one of the things that has really helped me a lot. And having them involved in my business in one way or another really gives them a sense of pride and a sense of ownership, because this is a family business, and when mommy does well, they're going to reap the benefits as well. And it's not only the tangible benefits, the things that they can see and things that they can touch, like the toys that they want that's on their vision board that we created, but also the things that you can't wrap is what I always explain to the kids, and they get it, they understand. So I had hidden in there 2 tips. If you didn't pick up on it, it's having your kids involved and also having a schedule. But before we get into that a little more, let's talk about focus. I'm getting ahead of myself here. There's so much here that I want to share with you. Emails. We get a lot of them, and I found that when I just do my email checking at night, that I get a lot more done during the day. About 90% of my emails are junk anyway, so it's not really worth my time in the daytime. We got a lot going on, and there's more stuff that's more important than junk email. I have a notification that pops up, when emails appear if I'm working on my computer. And if it's my husband or something, I answer it. But other than that, I just spend a few minutes at night to delete all of the junk mail that I have going on throughout the day, and I'm done with it. So leave your email for the end of the night. I think it's really helped me in my business. Another thing that has really helped is having an hours of operation. I don't know if you're like me in this instance. Getting started on a job is not a problem, or getting started on a project is not a problem for me. It's stopping. So the hours of operation has really helped me know when I should clock in with my work and when I should clock out. I always say, and I always share this with my team members, that we're not only our own bosses, but we're also our own employees. We tell ourselves what we need to do throughout the course of the day. Usually at the night before, we have like a 6 most important things to do list. So we are our own bosses. We tell ourselves what we need to do the next day, and then our own employees, we work our business and we show up for work during our hours of operation, and we stop so that we can pay attention to the other very important priorities that we have in our life. So having an hours of operation is really important. What I've done there specifically is that I've taken all of my whole entire weekly schedule, and I have placed in blue all of my personal appointments, the children's appointments, their after-school activities. All of those are in blue. And then I look and see where I can do stop and shares, which are usually 20 to 30 minutes, and then where I can put slots for my fashion events. And those are all in green. And then I have a couple places that I have in pink for webinars and learning opportunities. How to, whether it's reading a book or listening to an audio. Usually I listen to audios while I'm chauffeuring all my kids to their activities, so that I can learn how to become a better and more effective leader, how I can be more successful in my business, and things like that. Communication, That's always a really great thing to develop. Another thing is that I found it's really helpful is to limit my social media. I do a lot of my prospecting on Facebook, so I'm on there, I wouldn't say quite a bit, but maybe about an hour a day, throughout the course of the day, just shooting some private messages to people, seeing where I can find opportunities to network. And so I'm on Facebook more than other social media sites, but they do tend to get a little distracting, especially with all the cute little videos of puppies and babies and things like that, and you want to take a look at those things. You really have to just stay focused and tell yourself that this is only this kind of discipline is only for a short time, for a greater return in the future. So limit your social media. There are also some apps that are available to help you, keep track of how much time you're spending on social media. As a matter of fact, it actually shuts off the social media after a certain amount of time. So if it's something that you need, there's an app for that, and you can check it out. Have a vision, have a goal. I'm a very visual person, and I think most people are. And so I made a vision board and a vision statement. The vision statement I have posted right on my desk, so I read it every single day. And there are days when you feel like you don't feel like working, and those are the days that I really, really pay attention to my vision statement. I force myself to read it so that I know what I'm doing this for. It's not about me. It's about my family. It's about the person that I might meet that needs this opportunity more than I do. And so it's a gift, and I have those statements and those ideas in my vision statement, so I'm reminded of that every day, because again, we have distractions everywhere, and that helps you stay focused. It is so unbelievably important. It's probably one of the most important things that I've done in my business, is to have a vision statement. And then as far as my vision board for my business, because I know I have this. Let me show you. This is my vision board. It's got tape all over it, but this is my vision board, and all of these crowns represent all of the team members that I'm going to meet in the very near future. And each crown will have their name on it. And I know that when I have fulfilled this vision, that everything else will fall into place financially. I'll have lots of friends. I'll have lots of wonderful relationships to build. I'll have my free car. I'll be a national. There are so many benefits and so many things that I would like to have, all the result of this. So I focus on the people in my team, and everything else will fall into place. I highly, highly recommend that you have a vision board, because it really keeps you focused. I had someone give me a copy of a book called One Word. It's a very, very short read, and it has helped me so much with my focus, because it takes you through this exercise to tell you, or to show you, how to come up with, or how to find that one word that's going to define you, or define your business, or define your journey throughout the course of the year. And then it suggests that you take this word, once you've done the exercise, and post it everywhere. This just really helped me focus. And my one word, I'll share it with you. My one word is selfless. And when I put myself in a selfless position to serve others, to help others, provide knowledge, experience, my time, all of those things selflessly, so that everybody can benefit from the talents and the abilities that God has given me. And I just want to give it back to them in His glory. That was my interpretation of the book, and my interpretation of the exercise in one word. So I highly recommend that you take a look at that and see what word you come up with. And that's all I have for you right now. So I hope that all of these tips help. I'm so thankful to be part of a community that helps each other and builds each other up. And I'm really, really excited to hear all the good news that you have to share with us in 2015. So we'll talk to you real soon. Bye.